Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Macomb Area Conference Basketball on Channel 6 PHS. Tonight, we're at Port Huron Northern High School as the Lady Huskies play host to their crosstown rivals, the Lady Big Reds from Port Huron High. This is Randy Fernandez along with David Keys bringing you all the action of tonight's exciting contest. But first, let me turn it over to our public address announcer, Mr. Dan Hand, for the introduction of tonight's players and the singing of our national anthem by 9th grader Carmenia Brooks of Port Huron Northern.
Huskies of Port Huron Northern and the Big Reds of Port Huron High. Before we introduce our starting lineup, we ask that you stand with us for the national anthem sung by Carmenia Brooks, a Port Huron Northern student. Thank you, Carmenia. Now introducing the Big Reds of Port Huron High School, coached by George Popa. Number 33 is senior forward, Lisa Hubbard. Number 32, senior forward, Jody Cameron. Number 22, sophomore forward, Charlie Lloyd. Number 12, senior guard, Jenny Valdez. And number 10, senior guard, Akita Tyler. Now for the Huskies of Port Huron Northern, coached by Ed Peltz. Number 40, junior Aaron Atwell. Number 32, senior Katie Carey. Number 30, junior Nicole Dane. Number 20, sophomore Brenda O'Malley. And number 12, senior Janet Hudson.
Well, David, it's the 9-3 Big Reds taking on the hometown crowd tonight of the Port Huron Northern Lady Huskies. 6-6 overall. But again, crosstown rivalries, really you throw the records out because in a game like this, teams come prepared to play.
Well, you hate to use that old cliche, Randy, but it really holds true whenever the Big Reds and the Huskies get together. I would expect a very close matchup tonight. Both teams fairly evenly matched. Height-wise the same way. They have the same style of play. Both like to go fairly up-tempo, so we should see a lot of hard-nosed defense tonight and a lot of shooting going on.
Our referees for tonight's ball game are Pete Fredericks and Dennis Clark. We'll reset the starting lineups for you in just a minute. Again, Port Huron High looking to come away with 2 victories tonight as they were victorious in the earlier JV game. The opening tip goes to the Lady Big Reds. And almost a mix-up there.
A little confusion.
Looks like they're going to shoot underneath their own basket.
Yeah, big game. You get those butterflies, and sometimes you end up going the wrong way.
Interesting tonight, David. Jenny Valdez getting a starting assignment for Coach George Popa.
Boy, big start for Jenny Valdez. She's been put into a big role here, and let's see if she can do something with it. But right out of the blocks, as you can see, Big Red's going to their ace player, one of the best players in the state, Akelia Collier. I would expect to see her shoot the ball at least 15 times tonight, especially after the write-up in the paper the past week about Akelia not taking enough shots. So look for them to go to her very often this evening.
Again, Akelia, not the tallest player on the court, but they did get it to her down low. I also noticed that she jumped center tonight for the first time in her high school career. She was fouled by number 12, Janet Hansen. And Akelia puts the Big Reds on top, 1-0, just underway. Port Huron High at Port Huron Northern. This is Channel 6 CPHS.
Well, I think that Akelia's relaxed a little bit after the start of the season. I think she felt there were a lot of expectations with her recruitment by MSU. Sometimes hard to live up to. And I think that Coach Pope has talked with her extensively. She seems to relax a little bit. Her shooting touch looks much better.
Well, again, Port Huron High in a 2-3 zone. Port Huron Northern looking to pass the ball, trying to get an open shot. Let's try to reset the lineups. That's Hansen with the ball to Katie Carey, Brenda O'Malley, Erin Atwell, and Nicole Dane round out the starting five for Coach Eddie Peltz. For the Big Reds on defense, Collier, Valdez, Brunetta Brown, Jody Cameron, and we've got a foul. And it's on red, number 10, Akelia Collier, her first.
One thing I think you're going to notice right off the bat is a Eddie Peltz Northern basketball team is a very patient basketball team. They won't hesitate to work the ball around if the shot is not there. Mark of the club, but those are quickest hands in the state right there. That should have been a foul. She was fouled on the way down, but she gets the easy bucket. Akelia Collier, one of the best.
Akelia stole it from Hansen there and went up for the layup. Janet hustled back on defense, but Akelia calmly laid it in. 3-0 our score. Again, Akelia, we've talked about it, highly recruited. Again, for her offensive skills, but I think basically in the college level, they're going to look for the defense, and she displayed it here earlier.
Definitely defensive skills, ball handling skills. That's going to be her role. You can see her as a point guard for the Spartans in the upcoming years.
That's Hansen's shot. She missed it. However, Collier with the rebound, 2-on-3. Here comes Akelia.
Great job by Collier that time. She did what she did not do in the first game that we covered, and that was wait for her teammates to get into the break. It's an excellent look that time by Collier, but a great break by the Huskies right now. Great pass by Dane to O'Malley, but she just couldn't get it to fall.
Notice for everybody out there studying basketball, Brenda did put it up with her left hand there. Unfortunately, couldn't get it to go. Again, credit a nice pass to Nicole Dane, but also Janet Hansen there in a fine defensive play to get the outlet ball up the court.
Good play by O'Malley that time to hop out on Hubbard. Lisa Hubbard won't hesitate to take that 18-19 footer from three-point land.
Valdez from 20, a little bit too hard off the iron, fight for the rebound. Cameron picks it up, tries to bank it in, won't go. Carry on the rebound. Two good chances there for High, but could not convert.
Like to see Jenny Valdez putting the ball up, though, and she was not short. She just caught back iron. Looked like a pretty good shot. Could be a good sign for the Big Reds.
O'Malley not afraid to put it up. The sophomore can't get it to go, and a big rebound to Jody Cameron.
Sophomore mistake that time by Brenda O'Malley. She should have just let the ball go out. It would have been Husky basketball, but she laid her hand on it. Thence we've got a Big Red basketball.
Well, the Huskies are getting the shots that they want. They just can't get them to go earlier. We did the game last week for Northern, and again, they didn't really show much offensively until the second half, trying to get out of the blocks here tonight.
Oh,
nice play by Collier, but to Cameron, two shots at, can't get it to go, but Valdez comes out of the scramble for it.
wow, that was a great pass by Akelia Collier that last time down the floor. Maybe a little bit low, so Jody Cameron couldn't get the ball and go up as quickly as she'd like, but still an excellent look and pass.
Three-pointer uncontested there off the iron, rebound to the Lady Big Reds.
Actually, nice steal that time by Brenda O'Malley. Northern wants to get some more motion in its offense, try to crank this 2-3 defense. Need to rotate into the gaps, pass the ball quickly. You don't want to sit on the ball, and you don't want to make skip passes like that across the court. Those are dangerous passes.
O'Malley, her third shot of the night, just can't get it to go. Again, Brenda, fine shots, just cannot find the net so far here early on.
Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty.
Well, you're not going to stop that. You've definitely got to get a hand in her face. And again, the big difference coming in this night is Collier. I think if she's got to sit down for foul trouble or anything like that, then teams come in here evenly matched, but Collier could be the difference.
That's a great observation, Randy. She is just such an awesome player that she can really make a difference out on the court. If I was Northern, though, I'd look to get the ball inside. Erin Atwell's an excellent ball player, and she does have a definite height advantage over the big red defender, so I'd be looking to jam it into her down low.
Well, you got to credit O'Malley. She hasn't been afraid to put it up. The other Huskies looking for it. Again, I think the key, David, for Northern is number 12, Janet Hansen. She's got the shooter's touch. They've got to give her the ball. She's got to get in her spot and put it up.
I have to agree with you, Randy. They've got to get her in her comfort zone, though. She's not going to do anything with the ball right there. Every time she's going to touch it, she's going to have Collier in her face. Plus, you don't want her putting up the 18-footer. So, another shot by O'Malley, though. Not timid by any means.
Well, again, Brenda's got the shot. It just hasn't gone. But, again, she's not afraid to take it.
Right now, this looks like a much different Big Red unit than we saw in the last game when they played the team from Roseville.
Nice defensive play there by Janet Hansen, deflecting the shot by Collier. Out of bounds, however, underneath the east basket to the Lady Big Reds. Our first substitutions tonight, the freshman, number 42, Andrea Kraus, checks into Coach Eddie Pelt's lineup, and number 20, Latina Taylor, checks in for Jenny Valdez.
Well, Kraus is one of the better freshman players in the area. She's really established herself on this Northern ball club, makes them a much better team.
Collier wide open, free throw line extended, can't get it to go. Hansen on a big rebound. Again, we saw there Collier uncontested for the shot. That's what Northern's got to try to find, is an uncontested shot there.
Yeah, so far the Big Red defense has been excellent, has not allowed any easy shots by Northern whatsoever.
That's Hansen's shot there. Again, just can't get it to go. Fight underneath, Collier comes down with it. She does it all, offensively and defensively.
That was a great aggressive play, and beautiful look.
Oh, nice pass inside. Collier to Cameron. She's fouled hard underneath, I believe, by Atwell. I'll tell you what, I don't think Jody needed to put that ball on the floor. She could have went right up with it. She's going to get to shoot too, but that enabled the Northern player to foul her.
You're right. The proper technique was just to get the ball and go straight up with it, but she did do a nice job in drawing the foul. Jody Cameron, one of the better free throw shooters for the Big Reds. See if she can make two.
And David didn't jinx her. She hits the first. 6-0 our score. 2:08 to go in the first quarter from Port Huron Northern High School.
I'd like to point out the reason that ball fell was because of great rotation. She gets great rotation on the ball, and she got the soft kiss on the first shot off the glass because of that.
Well, again, David, we alluded to it earlier. Northern, a slow offensive starting team, but once they can get the goose egg off their back, they can play in spurts.
Oh, they can certainly be a potent team, and they're by no means out of this game, although they're down 7-0, and we haven't seen much as far as an offensive flow from them goes. But all it's going to take is one bucket, and they're a team that can be very lethal. See, right now, the Big Red pressure zone defense is just causing Northern all kinds of trouble. That's what they want to do with the ball right there, but you got to get a good shot.
Number 44, also who checked in for Coach Eddie Peltz, Melissa Russell, just put up that last shot, but could not get it to go. Collier the other way. She banks it up a little bit too hard. She gets her own rebound, puts it back up short, and we've got a foul underneath, says referee Dennis Clark.
Yeah, great play that time by Kelia Collier. Very aggressive, going to the hoop. Did a very nice job coming out the second shot rebound and going up for the third shot for Port Huron High that time. Just an excellent piece of work.
And with their score 7-0 with 1:20 to go in the first quarter, Coach Ed Peltz calls a well-deserved timeout. And again, David, I don't think Northern has played that bad, even though they haven't scored. Brenda O'Malley's been the only one that's been able to get her shot off, and unfortunately just hasn't got the hometown rim as she should have got it. But again, Brenda should not be afraid to put it up. She's had the shot. She's got to take them.
And she's a good shooter. She just hasn't gotten the ball to fall, and she certainly is in her comfort zone where she's taking the shots. We're not talking about 18, 19 wild shots here. We're talking about shots from 12, 15 feet, which definitely are within Brenda's range. I think, though, like you alluded to earlier, Randy, what they've got to do is they've got to get Janet Hansen into the offensive flow one way or another, whether that be devising certain pick plays that they can get her open on against that zone defense, or running her along the baseline, something of that nature to get her open, because you got to have her shooting the ball 10 times, 12 times, and making maybe 50% of those shots for them to be a successful team. If they do that, that's going to open up the inside game for the super freshmen like 42 Kraus and the other big players, Atwell and Brown down low.
Well, again, sometimes when you're struggling, if you're Coach Ed Peltz, I'm sure you'd like to see an easy basket off the transition. They've only had one opportunity where Port Huron High's had several, and again, you want to try to cash out on those.
I'm a little bit surprised. I expected to see Northern be a bit of a more transition ball club, but so far they've been content on just bringing it up and setting it up and running through their offense.
Well, Collier sinks one of two, increases lead to 8. And you see Coach George Pope after that timeout applying a 3-2 full court pressure.
Zone press are going to try to trap in the corners. That's not where you want to pick the ball up, although they got away with it. But that's what the zone defense does for you, Randy. It gets turnovers, especially when you have a talented ball club like the Big Reds.
Fine defensive play there by number 25, Brunetta Brown. Collier well short on the shot, out of bounds to the Lady Big Reds.
Yeah, Kelia simply didn't stay underneath that shot. She pulled it up over her head. That's not her normal shot.
And this is what I mean by a basket in transition, David. They broke the press last time, and then they've got to quickly push it up court there. Like right now, maybe hit Nicole Dane and quickly push it up to the middle.
Oh, great anticipation by Brown that time. Boy, that was a super play.
Excuse me, Dave. Brunetta Brown, 2 for 2 defensively there since being inserted into the high lineup. And we've got another foul as Collier takes it strong to the hole. Let's see who this one's on.
You know, you see that happen, Randy. You think that Kelia better get ready for that when she starts playing Big Ten ball. I've got a feeling that whenever she takes the ball to the hoop, she could end up getting racked pretty hard. The Big Ten is a very physical league.
Number 32, Katie Carey, who started the ball game, checks back in for Coach Eddie Peltz. Well, Kelia with a little bit better rotation on the shot this time. Hits her first. She'll get the second.
Well, right now I'm very surprised, Randy. We got a 9-0 score. I expected Northern to come out a little bit differently than they have so far.
And Achilles' shot didn't hit anything there, so with just under a minute to go, Northern will inbound.
See, Randy, what you could look at is Katie Carey had 2 people standing on wings down here at half court, and unless Jody Cameron has great wheels and can get over to that ball, you're going to have a 2-on-1 every time.
Well, unselfish play there by 44, Melissa Russell, but she should have shot that ball. She was wide open. 2-on-1, Taylor to Collier.
Great pass. Great pass by Taylor.
And nothing but the sophomore O'Malley could do was foul, and Collier goes back to the line once again to shoot 2.
Give all the credit in the world that time to Latina Taylor, picking up the loose ball on the northern end, bringing it all the way down court and hitting Collier with an excellent pass.
And on the other side there, Northern finally had a good opportunity with Melissa Russell. Melissa into the ball game, made a nice pass, but again, had the shot, should have taken it. Again, experience will come into play. Melissa only a junior. Well, Collier, we've called her name at the free throw line quite a bit so far early on. Again, splits the pair again. Brunetta Brown, Johnny on the spot, throws it back up. Didn't look pretty, did not go. That almost fell off balance.
I tell you right now, Big Reds are definitely out hustling the Huskies. I mean, they're getting to all the loose balls, getting all the second shots. They're just out hustling Northern right now.
Wide open for Carey. Her shot's up a little bit short. Nice rebound there by the freshman Kraus, but her shot just before the buzzer won't go. And we played 8 minutes here at Port Huron Northern with our score. The Lady Big Reds 10, the Port Huron Northern Lady Huskies nothing. Well, David, this will give you a chance to recap the top 10 standings according to our local newspaper, the Times Herald, for women's basketball in and around our listening audience.
Well, the Times Herald poll has St. Clair, the Saints, number 1 in the area with a 9-3 record. Number 2 and hot on their heels, the Marlette Red Raiders. Terry Reed's Blue Bay Conference probably champion in the next 3 weeks, coming in 12-0. Sandusky High at 3rd at 12-1, followed by Port Huron High, Marysville, Marine City, Harbor Beach, Peck, Port Huron Northern as the number 9 team in the area, and Ubley at number 10. Honorable mention thrown out to Armada, Brown City, Dryden, Cardinal Mooney, Deckerville, and Algonac.
Well, David, you've been on me week after week here. Marlette, for our listening audience, is David's alma mater. And David, why does Marlette year after year turn out such a fine women's basketball program?
Coach Terry Reed is the simple answer, and all the young ladies in Marlette start basketball at a very young age. The programs start when they're in 2nd and 3rd grade, and they've grown up watching winning tradition. Winning basketball for the last 15 years, and if you do that year in and year out, you're going to have a successful program.
Well, just underway, second quarter action. We'll try to reset the starters for you for this second 8 minutes before intermission. Kraus on a spin move, can't get it to go. Again, there's like a lid on that basket, and Brunetta Brown with a big rebound.
That's a real strong rebound by Brunetta Brown. Great position. That's something that all young players would want to take a look at. She got her hip on her player, checked out where she was, made a nice rebound. Good ball movement by the Big Reds right now. Really playing well.
Taylor wide open for 3. And I was going to say in and out, but she got the nice rotation there. Count the tray for Latina Taylor.
Wow, beautiful shot by Latina Taylor. Another great rotation shot that time. Really impressed by the Big Reds' rotation they get on the basketball. Credit that bucket, though, to the passing. There's a travel. But credit the basket on the other end to the passing of all the Big Reds. Real good ball movement tonight. Very impressed.
Well, for the Big Reds, Collier with the ball. Latina Taylor, Jody Cameron, Brunetta Brown, and number 33, Lisa Hubbard, as Collier puts up a shot. And things are getting a little out of hand here as Big Reds increase their lead to 15.
Well, the Huskies, in an effort to get back into the game, dropped into a diamond press, but you can't let the ball get in the middle if you're going to run the diamond press, because that just allows them to dump it off to a flying Collier, who leads it right down the middle of the court.
O'Malley just can't get it to go from three-point range. Nice rebound there by the freshman Kraus.
Hanson's got to take that shot. She's
I
a little
agree
bit
with
hesitant.
you, David. Should have put it up from there. She was wide open. Janet with a high arc, and that gets Northern on the board, gets her crowd to the feet there. And again, let's see how Northern can react to that. Hanson's a good shooter, David. She's got to shoot the ball.
She really is. She's got to put the ball up. That's a great look. Hubbard should make that.
Lisa a little hard off the backboard. Rebound, Janet Hanson.
Well, this is an opportunity right now for Northern to get back into this ball game.
Well, Janet felt that she put it back up, but the rebound came to Cameron of the Big Reds. And we've got an injured player, number 33, Lisa Hubbard's going to come out of the ball game. Looks like she got hit in the midsection. And number 22, Charlie Lloyd, and number 42, Kim Gordon check in for Coach George Popa, as well as number 24, Jessica Hewitt, 5'6" sophomore, sees her first action tonight for Coach Ed Pelt.
Coach Eddie Peltz has got a quicker ball team out there right now. Not a lot of height, but a lot of quickness. Oh, great dump off by Collier.
Brown shot a little bit too short. Nice rebound by Aaron Atwell. Well, Atwell with no points tonight, but unofficially 4 rebounds underneath the defensive glass.
Very tough on the glass, always. Was last year and is continuing to do the same this year. That's a kick on Collier.
And I had reset the high lineup for you earlier. Let's try Northern, number 20, Brenda O'Malley, Katie Carey, Janet Hanson, Aaron Atwell, and number 24, Jessica Hewitt. 5:34 to go in the first half. 15-2 our score.
2 kicks in a row there for Collier. Maybe she should try out for the soccer team. I'm pretty impressed with that.
Well, I'm sure Akelia plays all sports.
I'm sure she does too.
What Brenda's got to do there is they know they're going to go to Janet. She's so far on the right-hand side there of the lane that they've got to quickly reverse the ball and not try to telegraph those passes a little bit too much.
No, absolutely.
Oh, the third time's the charm.
They got it in that time. Yeah, that's just a little bit too programmed. See, they're looking right now at Janet Hanson. They're not looking at everybody else. But great cut that time by Hewitt. I think she got hammered.
And Jessica, again, who just checked to the ballgame, does a nice job cutting to the basket, and she gets fouled.
Like the idea, but they're just too insistent on getting the ball to Hanson right now on the wing and making that cut move.
The foul's on number 22, Charlie Lloyd, her first. Katie Carey inbound for the Lady Huskies. Nice play inside.
Oh, pretty play.
And that's the way to get to an easy basket as Nicole Dane banks it in for her first 2 points of the night, and she'll try to cap off the three-point opportunity as the foul is on number 42, Kim Gordon.
Oh, lots of time left here, Randy. 5:13 left in the first half, rather. And Northern's only down by 11 points. They get the free throw here. It's 10 points, and then with a defensive stop, they got a chance to cut it into single digits again.
And all net for Nicole Dane.
Full court press, nice steal.
Oh, nice steal by Nicole, and again, hustling. Again, the last game we did last week, Nicole was one of our players of the game for just a fine defensive hustle that she displayed.
This is a big opportunity right now for Northern. Let's see what they can do with it.
Now Ed Peltz goes a little bigger lineup as number 54, Michelle Brown, checks in for him.
Yeah, with Brown and Atwell in there, they definitely have a size advantage.
Nicole Dane from three. Oh, net for Nicole Dane. And just like that, it was 15-0. Northern now only trails by 7, 15-8. They've cut it in half.
All the credit in the world to Nicole Dane. She's doing a heck of a job getting Northern back in the ball club. And right now, this unit seems to be working much better for Coach Eddie Peltz. Big Reds seem to fall asleep there, Randy. I'm very surprised.
Well, again, I told you earlier, Northern can run in spurts, and they've reeled off the last 8 points. If you're Coach Ed Peltz, you got to wonder what it takes. You know, they do not score in the first half. They come out, 3 minutes gone by, they spurt off 8 quick points. Boy, you'd like to see that from the get-go.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's just a coach's nightmare, and you don't know what to do to get your team to come out of the locker room and be aggressive and be on your game. But right now, we've got a great fast break going. Oh, just a mistake that time by Katie Carey. She thought she had Nicole Dane, and then the Big Red player cut in, and she saw it, I think, out of the corner of her eye and grabbed the ball.
Well, Katie, looking to pass, probably should have kept her dribble a little bit longer before she dished it off again. Katie, very unselfish player there.
Still, though, I like the break that time, Randy. They got the ball out after the rebound and got it on the floor, and actually had a 2-on-2 going. They've done a nice job in the last 4 minutes or so in keeping Akeelia Collier in check, too. She has not been a factor.
Well, one thing I've noticed, if you saw Charlie Lloyd there set a pick, is number 42. Gordon shot won't go. Rebound to Brown, quickly up court to O'Malley. We noticed last week, David, that they weren't sending any picks for Akeelia up top, and we saw Charlie Lloyd there as Brown shot won't go, and here comes Akeelia with Atwell back and Dane. Nice left hand there by the senior captain, Akeelia Collier.
Nice shot by the Husky defender, too, not to reach in and get the foul. It'd been an easy job to do that time. Right now, though, I really do like the Husky lineup that they have out there. They seem to be controlling the glass a lot better, getting off a lot more shots and a lot more quality shots. Great shot by Nicole Dane once again.
Nicole Dane, 2 for 2 from three-point land, cuts the lead to 6. Again, Northern's got to stop one person, and that's Collier. She gets another uncontested shot, scramble before it goes out of bounds, and position remains with the Lady Big Reds. Katie Carey checks back in for Brown. Valdez and Lisa Hubbard check back in for Coach George Popa. I like both coaches' standpoint from they use a lot of players, and no matter whether you're the star of the team or the 12th player on the team, you get in the ball game and you've got to be ready at any moment for one of these coaches to call your name.
Absolutely right. You always have to be ready. Michelle Brown back in once again. In fact, it was a wrong substitution, obviously. Erin Atwell was to come out of the game. Michelle Brown to stay in the game.
Well, if Nicole Dane can keep hitting three-pointers, they'd like to trade baskets that way. And this is the game we thought we'd see from the very beginning, David. Highly contested.
Most definitely.
Charlie Lloyd tries to put it up. Nice defensive play there by Hands, and Valdez gets it back for the Lady Big Reds. Three-pointer for Collier off the mark. Rebound Lloyd. Nice play by Carey. Quickly up court to O'Malley. And
pressure defense. That's what it'll do to you every time. That's that intangible, the speed intangible coming into play.
Well, Brenda heard the footsteps of Collier, just laid it up a little bit too soft, couldn't get it to bank in.
Ooh, almost a carry that time by Collier.
I think should have been a carry by Collier there.
Oh, great defense by Dane. They got to travel. Great play by Carey and Dane.
We have a GMC Explorer van in the parking lot. GMC Explorer van, license plate 663.
Well, Northern here trailing by 6 with 2:16 to go in the first half. Looks to cut it to 4.
your alarm system is going off.
Again, in case you just joined us, it was 15-0. Now 17-11. Northern coming back strongly.
Ooh, Dane wanted that shot too. She had thoughts about it. Hanson's got to take that.
A little bit too hard. Rebound fall forward to the Big Reds.
See, a mistake that time by Janet Hanson is that after it was clear she wasn't going to get the rebound, she came in on Collier. Collier's gone by the time that Hanson's there.
And we've got a foul on number 30, Nicole Dane, out of bounds to Charlie Lloyd of the Lady Big Reds.
Boy, it's been a relatively clean first half as far as fouls go.
Lloyd tries to put it up. Coach Popa thought it was going to be a foul, but as a jump ball, possessional favors the Big Reds.
Man-to-man here on the out-of-bounds play.
Lisa Hubbard tries to put it up, can't get it to go. It's off the hands of Jody Cameron. Again, unofficially, Nicole Dane with 8 of 11 of the Husky points there. Got to get somebody else into the offense.
It's a nice job that time by the Huskies, breaking the press. See what Carey can do with the ball in there. Oh, great shot.
Well, nice pass by Hanson, and Katie Carey, the senior, with a little hip move there. Nice shot.
A nice shot by Valdez that time, not to pick up her dribble.
Nice pass into Cameron. She just can't get it to go. Jody gets it back, puts it back up, blocked by Brown, and here come the Lady Huskies to cut it to 2.
Well, that's what we said earlier in the game, Randy, that the Huskies are very explosive, and once they get on track, they're a tough team to derail. Right now, they're just doing a lot better job scrapping for the ball, moving the ball around, getting the ball in the middle, creating easy shots. Ooh, not a good pass that time by Carey, but give a lot of credit to Agilia Collier.
Oh, you got to stop her out front there. You can't let her go coast to coast, as she did there. High back on top by 6. Little lackadaisical on defense that time for the Lady Huskies.
Yeah, I think they're just a touch tired right now, but there's no time to catch your breath when Agilia Collier's got the ball. Oh, good pass by Carey that time.
O'Malley puts it at free throw line extended, all net for Brenda. Cuts it back to 4 with 15 seconds to go in the first half.
Pretty move, pretty shot off the dribble that time by O'Malley.
You've got to get it out of her hands. Hubbard can't seem to go. Lloyd ties up with O'Malley. Jump ball, possession should favor Northern this time. With 5 seconds to go in the first half, 19-15 our score.
O'Malley's going to want to get it up the court quickly. I don't know if she realizes what kind of time we've got here.
And again, I don't think she did, because that, even if Katie would have caught that pass, she would have been about 40 feet outside there. Now, if you're Northern, you just don't want to foul, as Collier try to throw it up court. Cameron, 90 feet away.
She throws a bullet through the wall.
And a score at the end of 16 minutes of action. Port Huron High 19, Port Huron Northern 15. We'll be back for second half action after these commercial messages.
That's my dad. And that's Mom. Dad's got an idea. A way to get rid of all the grody garbage that's polluting the world. He's invented a big rocket ship to shoot all the garbage into outer space. Mom's not sure, but Dad says his invention will save the world.
There's an easier way to save the world. Recycle. For your free recycling action guide, write Recycle. Environmental Defense Fund, 257 Park Avenue South, New York, New York.
It's dawn, and war has come to the desert. Not a real war, but the most realistic aerial combat exercise in the world. It's called Red Flag. Here, dedicated professionals and the latest technology are put to the test to build teamwork, ensure readiness, and to keep the United States Air Force the best in the world.
Bullseye east 12, 27,000. 31 engaging 340. Bandit, Melton, heading west.
interested in achieving your potential and feeling the pride of serving your country, we can point you in the right direction. Aim high. Air Force.